This video is going to give people a lot to talk about, I'm sure, because we're going to make the ultimate potential starting 11, the potential 11 that Barça fans have liked the most today. Of course, as always, you can also participate in the comments. We're going to take into account minutes played, goals, assists, absolutely everything. I think this is an awesome video that you can already give a big like to. So let's get started right now with Barca's potential starting 11 for the 25-26 season. Let's begin. I'm not here to waste your time. So you already know that the goalkeeper who has to be here is none other than Joan García. And I'll say it again, for me, he's been one of the best signings of the last 4 or 5 years, easily. A reliable goalkeeper, a keeper who has delivered since day one. Look, this goalkeeper didn't need an adaptation period. It's true that he came from Espanyol. He already knew the league. Yes, he already knew the league, so he didn't have to adapt at all. Watch out for the World Cup. We'll definitely see him there. Let me tell you something. Joan García went from being at Espanyol, with all due respect, but now he's on the world stage as one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And also, like I said, for the Spanish national team, he's going to be extremely important. So I think it's clear, everyone will agree that Joan García is the goalkeeper who deserves to take that position. And also, like I said, he's going to be among the top goalkeepers in the world. Let's move on to the defense. There are going to be a lot of surprises here. Well, I don't know if a lot, but there will be a few. So watch out, because I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to surprise you because there will probably be a lot of people who will say, of course, right back Jules Koundé, since he's the one who's played almost the whole season. But for me, no. I won't include Jules Koundé here because I believe we should expect more from him. When certain players can do better, we should demand it. You're at Barça, and this season, honestly, has been disastrous in my opinion. Since the last goal Jules Koundé scored in the Copa del Rey against Real Madrid last year, I haven't seen that level from Jules Koundé again. Honestly, forgive me, but I'm going to go with, here is a man who has been at the level we all expected, or even, actually, I think he has exceeded expectations. Eric García has proven me wrong. I have to admit it. He has proven me wrong, and this guy, whether we put him here or anywhere else, has to be in the starting 11, the projected lineup for the 25-26 season. Because, man, he has played practically every minute and has always performed at a level of 8, 7.8, almost 9 in every match, in my opinion. So, for me, he is essential. It's essential to put Eric García in this position. So I'm really sorry for Koundé. I'm really sorry for the people who maybe expected Jules Koundé to be here, but I'm not going to put him. And here I'm going to add another one because there's going to be another surprise that people might not expect. For me, Valde, it's more of the same. I'm going to put João Cancelo, man. I mean, forgive me, but well, forgive me. It's just my opinion. And in the end, everyone can have their own, by the way. But I think that neither Jules Koundé nor Alejandro Valde deserve to be in Barca's best 11 of the season. Look. Because of injuries or whatever, I don't care. For whatever reason, I don't think they should be here. So for me, João Cancelo has more than earned the right to come back next year. I put him as left back, and I'm telling you this as clearly as possible. I think both Cancelo and Eric García deserve to be in these two positions. Center back pair. How much was talked about this after Íñigo Martínez left? Who was going to be there? Who wasn't going to be there? I think Pau Cubar, yes, has always had that label, right, of a player who always has to be there. 100%. Because he has had a pretty remarkable performance this season. Of course, like everyone, he must have had some ups and downs. But for me, Cubar, yes, of course, he has to be here. The player alongside Pau Cubar is none other than Gerard Martín. It's clear that Gerard Martín, I think Barça has only lost one match with Gerard on the field. The assurance he has shown and the leap in experience he has made at such a young age have been fundamental for me. Fundamental for Barça to have achieved the successes it has achieved. That is, 2 cups, the Super Cup, and the Spanish League are thanks to the fact that the defense, above all, has been at a good level, right? Barça has let in few goals, scored many, and it all starts from the back. For me, that's my back line. Leave your lineup in the comments. With Cancelo at left back, Eric García at right back, the center back pair, Gerard Martín alongside Pau Cubarsí, yes. I know some people here will probably comment in disagreement with what I'm about to add in the midfield. What I've missed, what I haven't missed, who has participated more, and who hasn't. Of course, the first one I'm going to put is Pedri. For me, he should be in the top 5 or top 10 for the Ballon d'Or. It's been an incredible season for Pedri, and here I'm going to put Fermín López. I'm going to put him because I think he's a midfielder who, well, by the numbers, it's clear he's been one of the best in Europe. We're not talking about Spain, friends. We're talking about Europe. So Pedri and Fermín, for me, are definite. And here, in this position, I'm not sure. And I don't know if you feel the same way, but Frenkie de Jong could take that position. Even Dani Olmo could take that position. Even Gavi could take that position. Look, if we focus on how the season has gone overall, maybe at the start of the season, I would have told you that Frankie de Jong is there 100%. Then there have been times when Frankie got injured and wasn't there. And Dani Olmo did really well. I would have put Dani Olmo in. But I'm sorry, really, for those who don't think the same as I do. And also, let me tell you that I think there are people who will agree with my opinion. I'm going to put Gavi, man. Yes, I'm going to put Gavi. I know he hasn't been there the whole time, that maybe, to be in the best team of the season. But it's what Gavi represents, how hard he worked to come back, the way he came back. I think Gavi has to be there. Really forgive me. Forgive me, Frankie de Jong. Forgive me, Dani Olmo. But in just a few months with Gavi, I think the team has regained its soul. It has regained its grit, its courage. Everything. Everything that Gavi represents, all of that is basketball. And he started acquiring it from La Masia, and he still has it. So for me, this is Barca's top midfield. I mean, with this midfield and maybe a signing or two for substitutes, I think everything would be set. For me, I wouldn't change much. In fact, we'll have more videos from now until the start of next season. In those, we'll make videos about, well, who's missing in defense, which player we could sign for the attack, which midfielder could improve the team. I think this is hard to improve because it's hard to improve on Fermin. Pedri is the best in the world. And for me, Gavi, if he keeps playing at this level, he's going to give people a lot to talk about, for sure. I'm sorry, but I have to include Gavi. And we still have the attack to cover. Maybe that's the best part, the one I'm going to enjoy the most here. Because, of course, on the left wing, I'm going to put Raphinha. And, well, maybe I still have that little regret from that friendly match he played with Brazil, because of which he ultimately ended up missing the Copa del Rey semifinals. We ended up eliminated, and we really would have needed Raphinha to be there. But I think that, although it's true he hasn't been at the same level as last year, which was an incredible level, this year, of course, I also have to include Raphinha. He's still that player who carries the team, who pulls Barca forward when it's most needed. He's still there. And I think that Warrior deserves to be in this position 100%. I mean, I couldn't not put Raphinha in this lineup. Of course, on that right wing, our wonder boy. I mean, Lamine Yamal has to be there. For me, the amazing season Lamine has had. It's a shame. It's a shame that in the end, they couldn't win another title. But the work Lamine has put in, how well he's done. I mean, the way an 18-year-old player carries the team on his shoulders too. The whole team. And so much pressure. How he's handled the pressure. How he's gotten past every time he's had 2 or 3 players on him. I mean, Lamine Yamal's season has been a spectacle. And I think that he, at the very least, should be there in that position. Now, at striker, hold on. Because it could be Ferran, it could be Lewandowski. Look, as a tribute, I'm going to put Robert, guys. And I think you'll thank me for it. I mean, I'm going to put Robert Lewandowski, a historic striker, a legend. I think we can already say he's a Barca legend, and he won't be here next year. It's already been announced. I'm going to put Robert Lewandowski. I know Ferran has put up some incredible numbers, but as a tribute, I'm going to put the great Robert Lewandowski.